Hello there, welcome back. Last time we took the provinces that are actually required to form the Netherlands, and I'm actually going a little bit too aggressive here on everything, but that's fine. We have another collision war, which is hilarious, no matter how we slice it. We got ourselves a new crappy general to boot. But anyways, the French now actually do have a united force that they can use against our enemies. And due to that, I actually believe that this war will give me most likely a fair amount of war score through, well, warfare. That's at least what I believe. But I'm probably wrong, especially considering the fact that the Austrians decided to send an army after me rather than the French. And the French have, or Castilians have a big army here. I think I'll actually run into France rather than doing anything else here. By running into France, I should be able to... Well, I lost one unit. But anyways, by running into France, I should be able to hunt down some of these smaller units and hopefully get some war score that way. At least that's what I'm hoping, but I think I might have to want to set course here towards the French army. If I can get there in time, that is. Do you know I joined a military coalition against us? Well, have fun with that, you buggers. But yeah, again, the goal here is to hopefully have the French and everyone powered through and give me a, basically, get me a favourable war score deal. That is through battles. We're already 15% positive, and basically here, if I keep on going, I think we should be able to pull off some better scores than that. So we'll see how it goes. It should be interesting. For now, we'll take military drill, diplomatic reputation from the German ideas, and morale of armies plus 15% from the military ones. But yeah, what I'm really going to do now for the remainder of this game is basically allow aggressive expansion to cool. Might do a little bit of getting a bigger border here with the French, although that is a horrible idea. And I think I'm also wanting to get the Hansa just out of this, just white piece if I can. Basically so that the French can focus on the troops that are more or less running rampant at the current moment. I'm a little bit surprised they're actually focusing on sieging. But yeah, we are definitely going to win this, I think. In the long run, the war score is most likely going to go in our favour. No matter how you look at it, the battles that we are winning are definitely the bigger ones. And thus, I think we can actually, as I've said, get the results we're after, get these guys in a, well, position where I can more or less white piece out after so long. Let's see here, we're already at 28% in our favour. 31%, you can get 40% from battles. And all in all, forces wise, we are actually losing individually there, but let's see here. Let me offer to concede defeat. Boom! Collision war ended. French superiority. Best thing in the world. It's not actually a joke. The French are ridiculously strong in this game, and using them to my advantage is hilariously overpowered, as you can see. I am, however, going to take this province because it's worth a ton of money. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to vassalize Flanders. So I'm going to get even more aggressive expansion, although I'm kind of looking kind of better here. The French love me a little bit more now. But yeah, we are definitely going to go for Corsica, Venice, Urbino, Brittany even, Siena. Nope, no thank you, not giving you anything. So basically my aggressive expansion has reached all the way down to Naples, which again is a testament to me probably having a really good need here to slow down and just focus on actually, well, dealing with the issues at hand, which is more or less just getting tech up and forming the Netherlands before the world decides to punish me again. And that is exactly what we're going to do now. I think, however, that I would like to join or get an alliance with Great Saxony here if possible. Oh, aggressive. Ooh. Yeah, I've really left my aggressive expansion run rampant here. 242. Well, again, forming Netherlands was the goal here, so being a little bit mean was kind of in the script. But let's see here. I need admin tech 10 now. That's the only thing that remains. So might as well just do that. Might as well hire someone that's better in admin tech, if I'm not completely mistaken. And I'm also going to fire my mercenaries. I can always just buy new ones at a later date. And of course the fact that I have the French to more or less use as my own personal guard also helps that, especially now considering that I have Flanders on, well, second part of the personal guard. The military coalition as of now looks like this. The red countries are joining, the orange are those that will join and probably was part of the, well, former coalition against me. So for the time being we'll just, as I said, wait for the tech to tech up and then we'll have ourselves a Netherlands. There we go, we have enough tech points here to get admin tech 9, the site, and with that we have now 6 years remaining before we can get that last tech, which is more than enough before the truces run out, I thought, but apparently it's in 18, so we might have another war before, well, the end here. We also got ourselves the embassy and the naval ambitions, maximum range by 115, morale by 0.3. But yeah, I think we should be able to get the admin tech care up and running before 4 years passes. We basically will get it a lot cheaper. So for now, again, we'll just sit down and wait. Rebels will be kept in check most likely, as you can see here, 78 years, 29 years. Now that's an interesting one. We already have a collision war, this time the Venetians. Huh. I feel sorry for you, kiddos. The French are going to toast you, I hope. Britain is actually part of this, so that's why they're going over there first. And it's again shows superiority, so sorry, but Frenchies are going to make you into dinner. So I'm just going to, if anything interesting happens in this war, I'll show you, but I am definitely expecting the French to overrun my opponents again. Kind of important to get Aragon out of this early though, because if not, the French and Castilians are just going to be stuck down there for more or less the complete course of the war, which is not useful. Brandenburg is a pretty decent general here, which could be dangerous in this war, might actually be a game changer. So I want to keep my eyes open for that, but other than that I am pretty damn sure that we don't have anything in particular here to concern ourselves about. Especially if you consider the fact that they give us, well, gifts like that, and also the fact that Brittany keeps Brittany is basically doing what the Hansa did during that first coalition war that I had to actually give up Bremen or Stade for. They pump out 1,000 many units that can again be beaten slowly but surely, and they will give a little bit of war score. But if you keep on pouncing on these guys enough, they will definitely make a difference in the score tables. So again, don't be that guy. But anyways, as you might imagine here, by winning some battles, I should be able to get away with this by just again going for conceding defeat, which in theory is actually just saying, hey, you might win this if you continue, but it's doubtful. I need 10% more, or basically just wait for the war to end, or take a little bit longer, which should be fine. If I get Aragon out of this, then the French are definitely going to march up here and kick their asses. So I am tempted to just go for straight out piecing out. But due to the fact also, this is kind of an interesting tactic that you could use. If you manage to get a really good ally, like I have here in the French, you could potentially use them as a battering ram and kill everything you want. Basically point them in the direction where you want them to hit, and then they'll be going. Because of the fact that, as you can see here, I get the provinces when they siege. They end up in my hands. So again, it's kind of a hilarious setup, but we'll just concede defeat. It's not important for us. And we don't really lose anything else than prestige, so why be mad? And for now, we'll just sit by again and wait for ourselves to tech up. Thank you, France. There we go, after some damn it. There we go. After some uneventful years, we now have the admin points required to research modern theocracy, another group of idea, and alliance of theocracy. But more importantly, we can now form the nation of the Dutch here. So let us form the Netherlands. There we go. Netherlands has been formed, and we get some claims to the Low Countries, which is this area here. Interestingly enough, I would be interesting to get that, of course, but I don't think we are going to do so during this playthrough. I would probably go for humanist ideas here to help combat the the Reformation, which has already begun. We have a Protestant province over here, thanks to Skåne being a center of religious center. But yeah, we have gotten the achievement right now, fired up in the corner, Je Maintiendrai, and well, France didn't like that apparently. Why? What? Excusez-moi, what? Heh? Distance between borders 20,000? I'm sorry, what? I was complaining in my Aztec game. Damn, that distance between borders modifier must be the craziest thing that was ever created. I think it needs to be removed. Yeah, I have completed the challenge, but this is just ridiculous. Fair enough that the French don't like me anymore. I can understand that. I have claims to basically everything they want. But if this here is enough to bring 20,000 distance between borders, there shouldn't exist a single alliance in this game, seriously. And I would like to see if I can actually fix that. Probably a war or something will fix that, but even so, it's kind of a weird... No, weird doesn't even begin to describe it. It's a ridiculous setup. It's so weird I can't explain it at all. Anyways, we're going to leave it here. Feel free to come with any input on what to do next. I kind of had a fun time here. I was the goal about this was more or less try to abuse the AE system and the current setup for, well, allies and how they will siege provinces for you. I had a lot of fun with this, to be perfectly honest, but I was also a little bit frustrating with the coalitions because I'm not completely 100% sure how they fix the difference in aggressive expansion. There's a lot of, well, hidden modifiers, if you will, that you can get from the influence ideas. We already have one random firing that gives you minus 20% aggressive expansion. We have this that gives you another minus 20% aggressive expansion. We have 10% from prestige when that's at full. We have 20% from being papal controller or curate controller. So basically you can, at least with these modifiers, get up to 70% less aggressive expansion. And if you also follow that up with a claim, you can basically get a lot of stuff for free. That was kind of what I did in my Austria game. I was kind of focusing on that. Here I did not focus on that so much. I didn't focus on the curate at all. I basically wanted to break the game, see what happens if you played haphazardly. Now I survived, but I should probably have died. Especially this one when I just released starter. I had a couple of setbacks, but all in all, ultimately I had more, well, it went more forwards than backwards. Brandenburg kind of had a weird game, up, down, but all in all it was good. Now we did get some new ideas here. The Amsterdam Wisselbank, we got an extra merchant from the Trading Spirit, Polders, Naval Levifi, Torrance Heretics, siege ability, infantry combat ability, naval force limits plus 50%, shipbuilding minus 10%, time that is. So yeah, we got some new interesting ideas here, but other than that it wasn't really too much. And again, basically everything that I took to the east of myself I didn't need, but it was kind of necessary to get the land first for sorry, first and foremost to keep, of course, the Hansa happy, second of all to get the French up and running. I'm pretty sure that without the French I would never pull this off, and if the French have actually gotten Burgundy in the Union instead of Castile, we probably kept this going until 1700s. But luckily enough that didn't happen. We had the French on our side. So if you want to do this the easy way, you basically can go on a conquering spree as long as you have a land border with the French and an alliance. Keep that in mind. So, as I said, tell me what achievement to do next. I'll do it a little bit more proper, a little bit more sober, if you will. I did this actually in one whole sitting during a night. It wasn't really that difficult. But, yeah, I probably should not have had that drink before I began. So, you have my apologies there. Anyways, I hope you still have enjoyed this. It's just been a... it's basically been a rush here before... practice before the exams. So, anyways, tell me what achievement I should do next, and... I'm sorry if this series has come out of subpar. I think it might have. But it was a lot of fun just not caring about tactics or strategy at all. Well, some elements were there. But basically going all out conquest and trying to keep the coalitions at bay. Anyways, I'll see you around next time. Bye.